I want to give you a little video entry this week to back up, reinforce some of the things I wrote in the post about the 7 things you should do in every workout. And here's a great example of a preparation, what I call a preparation move, which some people refer to as warm up, that addresses a lot of those seven things you should be doing, right? So I call this a torso mobility progression. The idea here is we're going to get your body to move in pretty much every way you can move at a low level to get you ready for your workout. And you know what? This doesn't always have to be a workout where you use weights and you're grinding yourself down. The movement-based stuff, which I will show you over time, and this is a good entree into it, is a workout in itself. Okay, so I call this the torso mobility progression. I will show you a few reps of each. I usually do at least 6 reps, as many as 10. Go as you feel. You could do some of these movements more than once if you feel it's particularly difficult. Okay, so you set yourself up so you have like maybe 5 inches, 6 inches between your feet. It's a narrower stance. It's real true hip width stance. Okay, we're going to go up and back, hips forward, and then you're going to come over and go to your toes. And it's at this pace. It's not fast. Your head goes back. You want your eyes to follow your hands. So from the side, right, up and back slowly, your eyes follow your hands, you're pushing your hips forward. All right, so each point is 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, and so on, up to 6, up to 10, okay? Next, we're gonna get into that same stance. So the stances are the same. I have this floor with this dot grid, that's just the way the floor came. So for me, I know it's 3 dots between my feet, okay? It's really the width of your hand. It's a little closer than hip width. Okay, so we've gone up and back. Now we're gonna stay in this same position. Now, as I reach to one side, I'm pushing to the other side. Again, now I'm on all of these moves, I'm bracing, okay? I'm reaching. I'm pushing my feet into the ground. I'm keeping my legs straight. I'm not letting my knees and hips wiggle through this. Okay, from the side, you can see, and the cue I use on this, you gotta pretend you're between like 2 panes of glass, right? So you can't rotate or twist. Right, you're really trying to extend those arms as high as you can. Now we're gonna add a little rotation. So this is a different rotation. This isn't a rotation that's driven from the hips. This is a rotation that's driven from the head and shoulders down. Again, the same stance, the same cues pertain. Feet are straight, legs are straight, and you're stiff. You're not here, you're not letting them move. You're pushing your feet fully into the ground. Now your palms are going to face each other. You want to relax your neck. I have bad shoulders from years of just use and abuse, so I try to always cue myself to keep my shoulders down, right? Palms facing. Now I'm turning from the top. My hips may turn, but it's as a result of I'm trying to turn from the top, and I'm working to keep my legs straight and my feet flat. Okay? So again, okay? So these are the first 3. I'm just gonna show you these first 3. And now I'm gonna give you an alternate stance. This is the lunge stride stance. So when you take a lunge, you'll have a good view of it from this angle. I always tell people, don't be on a balance beam. We don't work this way, right? When we run and walk, we're hip width wider than hip width. So if I'm going to take a step, you see the width of my stride? That should be the width of my stride for the lunges and this exercise, right? You don't want to be in a tightrope. You want to have a good base. We're going to do the same move we did first. Up and back. And down to the ground. Right? Up and back. This is 3. And this is 4. Right? For the sake of keeping this short, you would then do 4 on the other side. That's in the lunge stride. We'll go back. Lunge stride again. Hands overhead. Palms are facing forward. And so I remember what I'm doing, I always lean first to the stride leg, right? You're letting your hips go, reaching to the ceiling, getting your hips to move in the opposite direction, keeping that foot flat, right? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The third move we did was the rotation, right? Again, get into that lunge stride, make sure you're comfortable. Get that knee bent, get those arms over top, palms facing. Rotate. Again, you're rotating from the shoulders. You'll be amazed at where you feel this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is just part 1 of the progression. I'll get the next 3 exercises in the next post. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Thanks for watching.